Buckle up, folks, because things just got real weird real fast over at USAID. This normally sleepy agency, known for, helping people around the world, just became the epicenter of a political earthquake. We're talking Trump, we're talking Musk, we're talking security breaches, and we're definitely talking about a whole lot of chaos. It all went down over the weekend, culminating in a Monday morning bombshell that left everyone scrambling. Imagine waking up to your morning coffee, checking the news, and bam! Elon Musk, the guy who's supposed to be colonizing Mars, has declared war on USAID. Yeah, you heard that right. The same USAID that provides life-saving aid to millions around the globe. The same USAID that's been a beacon of American compassion and global leadership for decades. Apparently, it's now public enemy number one in the eyes of, well, someone. So how did we get here? How did USAID, an agency most Americans couldn't point to on a map, become the latest pawn in... To understand the USAID saga, you gotta understand the man pulling the strings, Donald J. Trump. Now, we all know Trump loves a good power grab. It's like his favorite hobby. But his latest target? Well, it's not just another casino or golf course, folks. It's America's entire foreign aid apparatus. See, Trump's America First philosophy, besides being a catchy slogan for a bumper sticker, has always had global ambitions. And what better way to reshape the world in America's image than by controlling the purse strings of foreign aid? Enter USAID, stage left, looking all innocent and humanitarian. But in Trump's eyes, it seems, USAID wasn't so much a force for good in the world as it was, well, a giant slush fund for globalism. And Trump, being Trump, decided he needed to get his tiny hands on it. So, what did he do? He started stacking USAID with his cronies, of course. Because what better way to ensure that American aid aligns with American interests than by appointing people who have absolutely no experience in international development or diplomacy? Now let's fast forward to this past weekend where things went from bad to downright bizarre. Two top USAID security officials, the kind of folks who take their jobs very seriously, were suddenly shown the door. Their crime? Refusing to grant access to restricted areas to, wait for it, representatives from Elon Musk's office. Yeah, you heard me right. Elon Musk, the Tesla tycoon, the SpaceX visionary, the guy who wants to put chips in our brains, apparently also has some business with USAID. What that business is exactly remains a mystery, kind of like the plot of one of his ex-girlfriend's Grimes music videos. But one thing's for sure, whatever Musk's people were looking for, it was important enough to get two seasoned security professionals fired. Now we're not saying there's a conspiracy here, but, well, let's just say it's not exactly a good look, is it? And it gets even weirder, folks, because this little security standoff seems to have been the catalyst for Musk's Monday morning meltdown, because just hours after those security officials were escorted out, Musk took to... Now I don't know about you, but when I hear the words Elon Musk and shutting down in the same sentence, I tend to get a little nervous. I mean, this is the guy who once tweeted that he was gonna buy Coca-Cola and put cocaine back in it. So yeah, you could say, I have trust issues, but even if we take Musk's statement with a grain of salt, the implications here are still pretty damn terrifying because USAID, for all its flaws, actually does a lot of good in the world. From fighting hunger and poverty to promoting democracy and human rights, USAID is often the face of American compassion on the global stage. So what happens when that face disappears? What happens when America turns its back on the world's most vulnerable people? Well, let's just say it won't be pretty. We're talking more instability, more conflict, more suffering. And in the long run, that's not good for anyone, not even Elon Musk. Look, the bottom line here is simple. USAID matters. It matters to millions of people around the world who rely on its assistance. And it matters to America's reputation as a global leader. So whether Musk's threat is real or not, one thing's for sure, the future of USAID is hanging in the balance. And right now, that future looks pretty damn bleak.